In today's equity index futures markets, let's look at the Nasdaq futures as they're experiencing some further selling pressure today. Nasdaq futures trading lower for a fourth consecutive session. Today we're looking at the futures market currently priced right around 20,900 as we move towards the close, which is down about 0.25% on the day. We are off the intraday lows, but nonetheless still trading lower for a fourth consecutive session. Driving factors today, a couple things. Number one, positive reaction this morning to the PPI inflation data, where most of the major averages realized some higher price action early in the session. But as we move through the day, particularly when you look at the tech sector and some of the bigger names in the tech sector coming under further selling pressure, I think concerns about valuations as well as higher yields heading into this year are having an impact on the tech sector, and that certainly appears to be having more of an influence on the Nasdaq futures and some of the other major equity index futures markets. So tomorrow, CPI data, more inflation data, as well as we got retail sales, and then earnings start to unfold later this week. So with today's levels, even though the Nasdaq did trade lower, it basically got back to unchanged, just down about 0.25% on the day after hitting lower levels just about an hour before the close. But a fourth consecutive close lower. Now, looking at the other major equity index futures markets, different story, where the Russell futures are up over 1% today, higher for a second session. Dow futures up over 0.5% today, that's higher for a second session. And the S&P able to eke out a small gain today, so higher for a second day as well. So dispersion, rotation continues to be a theme as we start to kick off earnings season, with the Nasdaq down for a fourth consecutive day, where the other major equity index futures markets were able to hold on to a gain in today's session.